Hi mamas, a month later. I'm so sorry, life just keeps happening, keeps getting in the way, but we're here today, so we'll do it today. I had a friend ask me about wedding hair and how she could do her hair for a wedding, so I thought I'd do a couple of, like, not necessarily wedding inspired, but I guess event inspired hair ups that you can do, something a little bit fancier. I love that word. My sister's gonna watch this and laugh. I love the word fancy. It's just my word. I like fancy. So some fancy hair ups for you guys. Yeah. So I'm going to go through first and put a GHD wave through all of it. You don't need to do every single piece, just a couple of pieces just to get a bend. It's much easier to work with a bend in the hair when you're doing hair ups as opposed to starting from straight hair. It's way easier to get up, it's way easier to move around, get texture, all that kind of thing. Alright, I will see you in a second. Alright, all prepped. So now what I'm going to do is put some sea salt spray through it all. I'm using Kevin Murphy Hair Resort Spray. It's my favourite. Spraying it all through. Everywhere. Roots, ends, the whole lot. Cool. Perfect foundation to work off. It doesn't need to be neat and tidy. If you've watched lots of my videos, it never needs to be neat and tidy. Not what I'm about. Alright, so what we're going to do now is section off a halo section around the crown. Cut the front away for a second. And that just makes it a little bit tidier. Oh look, something tidy. Something is tidy. Makes it a bit tidier and easier to do. So what we're going to do now is back comb in through that crown and pin it in. Now I have left my favourite teasing brush in the salon, the Moroccan oil one that I've showed you before, so I'm just going to use a good old-fashioned comb. If that's all you've got, easy. You can use a brush if you want to as well. I find it much easier with back combing to start at the top, back comb it straight down, so that motion is starting through the mids and pushing it all the way down to the roots. That root area is where you want the volume and lift. Flip it forward and then keep going. I think this is one that you don't really need to see what you're doing in the mirror. Just making sure that you're starting from the mids and it's just going all the way down to that root area. And one more, so you're going to start at the crown and you're going to finish just on your occipital bone. That is the big bone at the back of your head that sticks out. I hope you guys can hear me under my hair. Alright, flipping it back up. Ah, beautiful. Get your fingers in there, mess it up a little bit, widen it. So instead of just having it go straight back, you want to widen it to bring it across. Right, so I'm spraying a bit of product in there just to give a little bit more definition. Alright, and now I'm going to spin around and show you what to do from the other way.
Alright, so taking the hair that you've back combed, bring it all around to that occipital bone again, pinning it just underneath. This is going to accentuate your head shape, create a beautiful silhouette. Now what you want to do is press one hand firmly into the pins just to hold them in place, and with your other hand, pinch little pieces of hair up, again to create a little bit more height, bit more texture and definition. Okay, now taking all the hair that's left over on one side, left or the right, doesn't matter. You want to twist it and twist it and twist it backwards away from your face. Stick your comb in if you want to and give it a couple of back combs. Holding onto that twist tightly, with your opposite hand, you want to pinch a small piece of hair and pull up. Move down a little bit further, pull up. This is going to create a much softer, more romantic, boho, looser roll. Pull it around to the back, to the bottom of your occipital bone again, and pin in. Put as many pins in as you need for it to feel secure. You're welcome to get your fingers in there and loosen it off a little bit. Tug in a few places to create more width and more texture. Then repeat on the opposite side. For this one, watch in the mirror. Don't watch my hands. You'll see it a lot more clearly. If you wanted to fully wear your hair up, you could roll the bottom into what you've just done. If you've got longer hair, you could wear a ponytail with it or just leave it out as I've done.
Alright, so coming back to the front, you just want to play around a little bit. So pull out little pieces that are going to soften it around your face. Get your hands in there, give it a bit of a lift, some more texture. If you want to add some more sea salt spray, go for it. If you have fine hair that falls out a lot, add some hairspray. Whatever you want to add product wise is fine. Oh my goodness, Harlow. I can hear her and I've just looked sideways and she's pulled out half of my hairdressing kit. Yay, children. Alright, there you go, mamas. Nice and easy, nice and fast. Enjoy.